Presentation of Assessment Task Number 2, Garbage Handling and Disposal on your locality. Solid waste is a waste a person considered to dispose. Managing waste is one of the most expensive public service the government offers. Collecting, transporting, treating, and disposing waste that doesn't harm the environment come to be the problem because of the increase of waste production level as the outcome of urbanization and growth in economic. The countries that face the worst scenarios of managing waste are the one developing like the Philippines because of their revenue to enforce is limited. Barangay Canituan is located about 6 kilometers southeast of the commercial center of Cagayan de Oro City and about 15 to 20 minutes drive boarding a public utility vehicle. It has a total land area of 134 hectares, more or less widely stretched plains and plateau abounding some areas with a population of 34,250 as determined by the 2020 census. The household population of Canituan in 2015 census was 27,732, broken down into 6,773 households. Its boundary east Barangay Carmen, west Barangay Ipunan, north Barangay Patag, south Barangay Pagatpat. It is further divided into 10 zones. So how do Barangay Canituan inhabitants dispose their garbage? In adherence to Barangay Canituan massive information drive by posting big tarpaulins inside the subdivision about the no segregation, no collection policy, urging the residents to properly label the garbage container plastic bag as malata, dili malata o delikado, karton, lata, botilya. The residents observe religiously the guidelines. Proper segregation was observed, placing wastes in two separate black garbage plastic bags, one for biodegradable and the other for recyclable reused waste. So how do Barangay Canituan collect their garbage? Barangay Canituan started a revision of the zero waste management as part of the local environmental program. In this connection, as their dedication to unwavering support to Cagayan de Oro City call for the best practice on ecological waste management, uphold the guidelines of solid waste management by actively implementing the Oro Kalimpyo program. Barangay Canituan has proven once again their dedication and unwavering support to Cagayan de Oro call for the best practice on ecological solid waste management after declared champion in the suburban category during the Oro Kalimpyo Award for 2019. Its third consecutive win in the city government initiative to aim at promoting multi-sectoral collaboration, the implementation of solid waste management program. Zone 9 in Barangay Canituan, where I reside and personally witness on how the program is being implemented in the area covered with my assignment. Prior to local government's program on waste reduction and proper waste segregation, residents of the subdivision lump all type of household waste in sacks, plastic bag, include dry leaves, cut grass, cut trees, and sometimes hazardous items, being collected by the garbage truck. The residents then are unmindful of the costs of collection and maintaining landfill operation by the city government and the adverse effect of human health and environment. In our mind, it is the obligation of the barangay to make the final disposal of our garbage. In the year 2019, waste are collected 2 times in a week. Collection of garbage are scheduled every Monday for biodegradable, while every Friday for recyclable, reusable garbage. While waiting for the collection of the recyclable, reusable waste to be collected, the residents may deposit them at 2 Material Recovery Facilities or MRF that were installed near the entrance of the subdivision and the other near to its exit. Does Cagayan de Oro City has its own dumping site? Cagayan de Oro City opened a 45 hectares landfill in Barangay Pagalunan. After its closure of its old landfill located at Upper Carmen, Sayas, Cagayan de Oro City, which was recently converted into an eco park, one of the new tourist attractions here in the city. Pagaluan landfill will only accept residual waste as mandated by the Republic Act 9003 on the Solid Waste Management Act. Cagayan de Oro produce 560 tons of garbage per day. The city government has allowed barangays to segregate garbage at site to reduce the volume of waste and ensure that the garbage collected must be residual. Residual or excess waste will be dumped in a new landfill, while the rest of the garbage will be used as fertilizer or will be recycled. Does Barangay Canituan have its own MRF facility? The 10 zones of Barangay Canituan are provided with Materials Recovery Facilities or MRF. Facilities used as storage for recyclable and reusable waste. Material Recovery Facilities or MRF are installed near the entrance of the subdivision and the other near to its exit. What seems to be the problem? During the first half of the pandemic, on July 2020 up to the present, the resident went back to its usual practice of mixing garbage in packaging the waste in one plastic bag for collection. The garbage collector were lax in implementing the collection at source program. Likewise, the schedule of garbage collection was becoming very erratic. There was no fixed schedule, allegedly, due to the number of trucks under repair. In addition, the MRF were no longer usable. What's need to be done? This malpractice has to put to a stop. There is a need for the barangay official to re-educate the residents and to convince them by reposting the consequence for non-segregation of waste at source. The city and local official must call the attention of collectors of garbage to strictly observe the no segregation, no collection policy. Moreover, the bigger MRF should be reinstalled. We need to respond to the supreme needs for a proper waste management system in order to address the garbage problem in the barangay that is affecting the whole community. Increasing awareness of the relevance of solid waste management system in relation with making solution to the prevalent environmental issues. Promote values formation, thus focuses on the change of attitude of the residents toward segregation. Create livelihood opportunities for marginal fraction of the barangay population for those recyclable garbage and improve living condition and encourage good solid management program. Is RA 9003 being properly implemented accordingly? The Integrated Solid Waste Management Program is promoted by the local government unit all over the country to confront garbage issues. That all along because afflicting to the environment. Republic Act 9003 or the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000, an act providing for an ecological solid waste, creating a necessary institutional mechanism and incentive, declaring certain act prohibited and providing penalties, appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes. It is the fundamental basis of the implementation of the project. Cagayan de Oro City put into implementation the City Ordinance Number 8975-2003 or Mandatory Segregation of Waste at Source. Reinforce the City Ordinance Number 13378-2018 or the Integrated Ecobiological Solid Waste Management Ordinance on the No Segregation, No Collection policy on solid waste. Under this ordinance, each of the household or establishment are required to practice segregation by putting up their own garbage bin for reusable, recyclable, and biodegradable wastes. For over a year, a strict implementation of reduction waste at source at the household through proper segregation of waste was being observed by the homeowners. However, during the first half of the pandemic in July 2020, up to the present, the resident went back to the usual practice of mixing garbage and packaging the waste in one plastic bag for collection. At the present, segregation are not practiced anymore, and MRF are no longer being used by the residents and homeowners of the subdivision.